Standard 8, Civics, Unit 2, Citizens and Citizenship. In this lesson, we are going to see about meaning, definition of citizens and citizenship, the constitutional provision of India, acquisition and termination of Indian citizenship, nature of overseas citizenship of India, responsibility of a citizen. Civics is the study of government. The word citizen is derived from the Latin word civis, C-I-V-I-S, civis, which means resident of a city-state of ancient Rome. After the disappearance of city-state system, it has been used to mean a member of the state. The citizen of a state enjoy full civil and political rights. What does citizen mean? Citizen in Tamil, Kudimagan. Citizen is a person of a country who is entitled to enjoy all the legal rights and privileges granted by a state and is obligated to obey its laws and to fulfill his duties. The citizens of a state enjoy full civil and political rights. Now, what is citizenship? Citizenship in Tamil, Kudi Urimai. Citizenship is the status given to the citizen which provide them the right to legally live in a country as long as they want. Now, going to know about the types of citizen. Types of citizen, there are two types of citizen, natural and naturalized citizens. Natural citizens by birth. Naturalized citizens are the one who acquires citizenship. Dear children, do you know the Indian Citizenship Act 1955? The Indian Citizenship Act 1955, this act is to provide for the acquisition and termination of Indian citizenship. This act is to provide for the acquisition and termination of Indian citizenship. Acquisition of citizenship. Kudi Urimai Perudal. The Citizenship Act of 1955 prescribes 5 ways of acquiring citizenship. They are by birth, descent, registration, naturalization, and incorporation of territory. First, we are going to know about the by birth. A person born in India on or after 26th January 1950 but before 1st July 1987 is a citizen of India by birth irrespective of the nationality of his parents. A person born in India on or after 1st July 1987 is considered as a citizen of India only if either of his parents is a citizen of India at the time of his birth. Those born in India on or after 3rd December 2004 are considered citizen of India, or one of whose parents is a citizen of India and the other is not an illegal migrant at the time of their birth. Those who born in India on or after 3rd December 2004 are considered citizen of India, or one of whose parents is a citizen of India and the other is not an illegal migrant at the time of their birth. Next, we are going to see about descent. A person born outside India by descent means வம்சாவளியால் குடியுரிமை பெறுதல். A person born outside India on or after 26th January 1950 but before 10th December 1992 is a citizen of India by descent if his father was a citizen of India at the time of his birth. A person born outside India on or after 10th December 1992 is considered as a citizen of India if either of his parents is a citizen of India at the time of his birth. From 3rd December 2004 onwards, a person born outside India shall not be a citizen of India by descent unless his birth is registered at an Indian consulate within 1 year of the date of birth. Next, going to see by registration. By registration in Tamil, பதிவு செய்வதல் மூலம் குடியுரிமை பெறுதல். பதிவு செய்வதல் மூலம் குடியுரிமை பெறுதல். A person of Indian origin who is ordinarily resident in any country or place outside undivided India. A person of Indian origin who is ordinarily resident in India for 7 years before making an application for registration. A person who is married to a citizen of India and is ordinarily resident in India for 7 years before making an application for registration. A person of Indian origin who is ordinarily resident in any country or place outside undivided India. Next, we are going to see about by naturalization. இயல்பு குடியுரிமை. The central government may, on an application, grant a certificate of naturalization to any person if he is not a citizen of any country where citizens of India are prevented from becoming subjects or citizens of that country. A citizen of any country renounces the citizenship of that country. He has either resided in India or been in the service of a government in India or throughout the period of 12 months. He has either resided in India or been in the service of a government in India or throughout the period of 12 months. He is a good character and has an adequate knowledge of a language specified in the 8th schedule to the Constitution. At presently, 22 languages in the Constitution. Next, going to see by incorporation of territory. பிரதேசங்களை இணைத்தல் மூலம் பெறும் குடியுரிமை. பிரதேசங்களை இணைத்தல் மூலம் பெறும் குடியுரிமை. If any foreign territory becomes a part of India, the government of India specifies the persons who among the people of the territory shall be the citizens of India. Such persons become the citizen of India for the notified date. For example, when Pondicherry became a part of India, the government of India issued the citizenship order in 1962. In 1962, Pondicherry became a part of India. Next, going to see about laws of Indian citizenship. Laws of Indian citizenship. இந்திய குடியுரிமையை இழத்தல். குடியுரிமையை இழப்பு பற்றி 3 வழிமுறைகளை இந்திய அரசியலமைப்பு சட்டத்தில் ஆர்டிக்கல் 5 to 11 குறிப்பிடப்பட்டு இருக்கிறது. Part 2 of the Constitution of India, Part 2 of the Constitution of India, Article 5 to 11 prescribes 3 ways of losing citizenship. Renunciation. The first one, renunciation, is a voluntary act when a person, after acquiring the citizenship of another country, gives up his or her Indian citizenship. Termination takes place by operation of law. When an Indian citizen voluntarily acquires the citizenship of another country, he or she automatically ceases to be an Indian citizen. The next one, deprivation, is a compulsory termination. The citizenship is deprived on the basis of an order of the government of India in cases involving acquisition of Indian citizenship by fraud, false representation, or being disloyal to the Constitution. Single citizenship. Single citizenship. Our Indian Constitution provides for only single citizenship, that is the Indian citizenship. Our Indian Constitution provides for only single citizenship, that is the Indian citizenship. But federal states like USA and Switzerland has dual citizenship. Dual means double. National citizenship and the state citizenship. தேசிய குடியுரிமை மற்றும் மாநில குடியுரிமை. In India, all citizens, irrespective of the state in which they are born or reside, enjoy the same political and civil rights of citizenship all over the country. They enjoy the same political and civil rights of citizenship all over the country. Next, we are going to see overseas citizenship of India. Overseas citizenship of India. NRI, non-resident Indian, வெளிநாடு வாழ் இந்தியர், an Indian citizen who is residing outside India and holds an Indian passport. PIO, person on Indian origin, இந்திய பூர்வீக குடியினர், a person whose any ancestors was an Indian national and who is presently holding another country's citizenship other than Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Afghanistan, China and Nepal. OCI, Overseas Citizen of India card holder, வெளிநாட்டு குடியுரிமையை கொண்ட இந்தியாவில் வசிப்பதற்கான அட்டை வைத்திருப்பவர். It is an immigration status permitting a foreign citizen of Indian origin to live and work in Republic of India, except the citizen of Pakistan and Bangladesh. Rights and duties of citizen. Our constitution confers the following rights for the citizen of India. Our constitution confers the following rights for the citizen of India. Fundamental rights: right to vote in the election to the Lok Sabha and the state legislature, right to hold certain public offices, right to become the member of parliament and state legislature. According to 42 amendment of our constitution, a set of fundamental duties are prescribed for all citizens of India. For example, paying taxes honestly, respecting the rights, beliefs and opinion of others, defending the country, respect and obey state and local laws, and so on. These are the rights and duties of citizen. Then qualities of a good citizen. Loyalty to the constitution. அரசியல் அமைப்பு சட்டத்தின்படி நடத்தல். Obey laws. Contributes to society and community and performs civic duty. Quality of goodness and justice. Respecting diversity. These are the qualities of a good citizen. Global citizenship. Global citizenship is an idea that everyone, no matter where they live, is part of a worldwide community rather than as the citizen of particular nation or place. All people have rights and civic responsibilities. It is fundamental in enabling young people to access and participate in shaping modern society. Citizen and citizenship in all over. In our Constitution of India, has introduced single citizenship and provides uniform rights for the people of India to promote the feeling of fraternity and unity among them to build an integrated Indian nation. Our Constitution of India has introduced single citizenship and provides uniform rights for the people of India to promote the feeling of fraternity and unity among them to build an integrated Indian nation. Citizen is a person of a country who is entitled to enjoy all the legal rights and privileges granted by a state. Part 2 of the Constitution of India, Articles 5 to 11 deals with the citizenship of India. Indian Citizenship Act of 1955 provides for the acquisition and termination of Indian citizenship. Thank you.